Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Resonate. Today, I want to explain to you about introvert and extrovert, nor in the common way that we define an introvert as a person that they need a lot of time with themselves, or an extrovert, a person that they need a lot of time with others. I want to explain to you the difference between an introvert and an extrovert energetically talking. Why? Because this is going to help you a lot with the process of handle your energy. We're going to start with what is an extrovert. An extrovert energetically talking is a person, a being that they need to be outside, they need to see people in order to get fit and throw away their emotions that they don't want to handle. Usually, extrovert people are not very aware of what is happening in their minds, so when they feel emotion that is negative, that is telling that a shadow is ready to be transmuted, to be recognized, embrace it, and let it go with love. What happened that the extrovert ran away. The extrovert say, okay, I don't want to feel this, so I'm going to be out because I know that they're going to feel better. So, well, they go to the social event and they start to throw it away that emotion, and they start to get feedback, the positive vibes of the people that is there in the social event. That emotions that they throw away are catch for other people, and that people are the introverts. Why? Because energy is neither created nor destroyed, it's only transformed. So, well, that energy that we are throwing away, like emotions in an unconscious way, because at the end of the day, we all have been unaware. So, extrovert people, they need to go outside, no because they doesn't like to be with themselves, it's because they get feed and also they throw away what they don't need. The point with the extrovert people is to become aware and do the process of the letting go, recognizing the shadow, embracing the shadow, and letting go that shadow with love, in a way that I'm not going to a party, to a social event, throwing away all the things that I don't want for myself because I know that someone is going to catch that and is going to transmute it by me. But at the end of the day, that person is going to probably throw away that to others, or they're going to need to transmute it. Well, so that about the extrovert. What is an introvert? Introvert people regularly are empath. They're people that they will need a lot of time with themselves, no because also because they like to be with themselves, but the reality is that they get super drained when they are around much people, precisely for what we were talking before. Because, well, we all are extroverts and introverts, but the point is, what quantity of introvert do you have and what quantity of extrovert do you have? If you are 90% extrovert and 10% introvert, well, you are more safe to catch from others, but you're going to catch it because at the end of the day, you are an introvert too, but in a different level. But the people that is completely polarized, like 19% introvert and 10% extrovert, are people that, of course, they're going to catch all the vibes from the others. They're going to catch all that emotions that the other one doesn't want to face. Therefore, an introvert is an empath. Is a person that from an early childhood has been receiving all these emotions, all these vibes from others, and they don't know why when they are unaware, when they are unconscious of that process. Well, there's two kind of empaths. Empaths that they had been empaths from an early childhood, like me, that they didn't know what was happening, but they didn't want to go to places with many people because they after that they felt so drained. And there's others empath because at the end of the day we are going to become empath after the awakening. From the moment that you start to open your heart, what happened that you became more sensible, more sensitive to the energies. So you became more empathetic. You became more empathetic with everything, and you need more introvert time. And that happens during the hermit stage of an awakening. So that's why I tell you that everybody in these lives, on next ones, they're going to be empath someday. Because, well, during this state of the hermit state of the awakening is when you need to have more time to of introspection, and because you are super sensible and super sensitive all the environment time, you need to have more time alone. It's difficult to go to places like a mall or places that there's many people, because, well, you're going to feel all that energies, and later you're not going to understand what is happening, as it happens to me from my early childhood. And when I awake my kundalini, when I started to open my heart and I started to connect with the divine, I started to feel more sensitive, even more than I was, and more sensible. So I didn't have another option. I needed to have more time with myself until I could place some boundaries. Because at the end of the day, the important thing is to go with your hair open and your aura completely protected. But, well, that's empath that are the word. And I answer if you are here is because, well, you are an introvert, an empath, or because you are in the hermit state of awakening. So you are starting to become more sensible, more sensitive to others' energies. So you need more time for you to recharge. And, well, what we should do first, we need to identify if we are an introvert or an extrovert. For me, if you don't know that, well, I answer that you are here is because you have, some ideas that you could be. But, well, if you don't know, the most important thing is to check. And to check if you are an introvert or an extrovert, the easiest way is to go to a mall. Why? Because, well, in malls we can find a lot of different emotions, of people that they are silence their emotions buying things. Well, if at the time in the mall you feel totally drained, it's like you definitely are an introvert, or you are entering the hermit state of awakening where you became more introvert, and you need to start to handle your energy. And how I handle the energy? Well, first, for the introvert, we need to protect our energy, putting boundaries from the people that is feeding from our lives. The thing is that you need to handle your energy. Everybody needs to be responsible with the energy. We have the capability to recharge from the divine. We don't need to feed from others. So, conscience or aware extroverts, they're going to know that before they go outside, because they still would like to go outside, before they go outside, they need to find an equilibrium. For that, they need to practice the let it go properly, to don't throw away anything. If you are an extrovert and you feel bad and you need to go outside, the most important thing is to sit with yourself first and recognize that things that you don't want to recognize, embrace it, feel that pain, and let it go with love. About the introverts, well, introverts need to seal their areas daily, daily. And that's a practice that you need to handle all your life. So, well, the most important thing for this is to find the equilibrium. It's not being polarized in the hermetic state of the awakening, in the empath situation, being an introvert, or neither to be in the other polarization. It's like we need to find an equilibrium where I don't get fit by others and I don't fit others. We all get fit by the source. Well, I hope this information helps you a little. And well, if you have any comment, any doubt, any question, if you want to ask me, you can write it in the comments. Also, well, I recommend you to read my book, 10 Reflections for Inner Unity. You have the link in here. In this book, in the chapter 8, I talk a lot about all these kind of things. And well, I hope you had an amazing day and see you around here in my podcast or on my other social networks. Ciao, take care.